Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 today, everyone. Today is a very special video. As you can see, I've already unlocked it, but we are going to be driving around the Lamborghini Huracan. Huracan? We'll go Huracan. Huracan Performante. Now, this has been one of the most highly
Welcome back,
requested
Kyle.
cars, as far as I know, in Forza at the current moment. Now, there is another game that I've already tried this on, which is not Need for Speed, but it is on Need for Speed Heat. But I tried it on Need for Speed. Christ, I said it again. I tried it on the Crew 2. The Crew 2 was pretty good with it overall, but in my opinion, nothing beats Forza. Now, I am so happy to have this thing in Forza. It is a beautiful as car. Obviously, we're going to be doing some of the trials and stuff. Well, some of my trials of how I test out my cars and see how they go. So, but I wanted to change where we do it today. So, instead of doing it on the main map, I thought we'd do somewhere special. Somewhere we haven't been to in quite some time. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Lego Valley. Now, I haven't played on this expansion in a while. It's been quite some time. I think it was since the Lego Porsche came out. I haven't touched this expansion at all. So, back on it today with the Performante, driving around. So, but I want to take this to the racetrack and do a race and get kind of an overall feel. Like, I can tell you now, it feels heavy. But that could also be from the overall all-wheel drive element of this car. So, also, I really want to hit this jump, so let's go for it. Oh, hell yeah. I forgot how satisfying this game was. Oh, that sand line. Just the sand, I love it. I've not played this in a while. Mainly on today for this car. There is another car coming out in the next 2 weeks, I believe. I'll be doing another video on again. But this thing, I just want to say overall, this thing. So, like I said, the last time I ever saw this or drove this was in the Crew 2. Now, I can tell you this: the overall sound from this game and that game, this game is 10 times better. Forza does it 10 times better than any other out there, really. So this is brilliantly done. Obviously, we're gonna set up this race Indy circuit. I think that's just a circle. I could be wrong, but we're gonna do it anyway. This also, funny enough, track toy. I thought this was gonna be in the hypercar range, possibly. I can't remember where the other Huracan is, so I was really imagining this was gonna be a hypercar. And I say I thought it was going to be a hypercar because on the Crew 2, it's also a hypercar car. A hypercar car. Good English. But here we go. Obviously launch, that all-wheel drive coming in. I hit the checkpoint, thank God. So yeah, this is Extreme Track toy. Gonna say this now. Like I said, it is really heavy. Like, really, really heavy. But acceleration, pretty good. Gotta try keeping this nice and steady. Here we go, on the inside. Yeah, we take him. So overall, like, for how I feel about this at the current moment, sounds brilliant. Handling, not exactly a big fan of, but I guess with customization you could easily make the handling 10 times better. Same basically with everything. I usually would go have a look at the visual modification for this, but I already have. And I can tell you this, the visual modification for this is very terrible. It's just the Forza splitter and Forza wing, and that's all you can do to this car. Where on other games such as, I think, Need for Speed Heat has this. I think on Need for Speed Heat you can do a lot more customization to it, obviously, because they allow that type of creative freedom compared to Forza, but Forza likes some more realism towards it, so that's kind of understandable. Now, I say this with every single video I do on new cars. If you like the car, if you want to get this car, be my guest. It is quite good. Obviously, with upgrades, you can probably easily improve the performance and handling of the car, clearly. But overall, I feel like if you're a Forza collector, if you like collecting all the cars in Forza, obviously get it. If you're a Lambo fanatic, get it also. Or in general, if you just feel like you want another fast car added to your game, in which you're going to use all the time or something like that, or not even all the time, but sometimes, get it. It's that simple. Like, I love doing this stuff, like being able to go in, get the cars, give them a try, give my personal opinion, then hopefully get you and give you a little insight on how I think and how hopefully you feel the same way about said car. Like I said, this car is quite, I don't think it's more, I think it's not heavy, it's more to the point just the steering isn't that all too well. So here we are back at the house. Why are there so many people around this house right now? But we are back. Did I go in? I'm hoping I went in. Okay, good. Did. Thank Christ. Now, I wanted to still have a look. I wanted to take a look at more of the upgrade performance and all that stuff towards this car. Mainly engine swaps and transmission stuff. So, let's have a look. We start off with just a normal house stock engine, which makes it at the top of S1, which is nice. Then we can go to a 6.5-liter V12, and then to a racing V12, I think, which is in the racing variant of this car. So, kind of makes sense. That puts us straight into S2 for both of those. Obviously, drivetrain, if we do that, puts it rear wheel because it automatically is all-wheel drive. And then turbo, we have a naturally aspirated turbo along with twin turbos and a supercharger, which if you put a supercharger in your car, you are a Muppet. There's not really much else we should really talk about with this car per se. I'm very intrigued to see what designs people have made for this already, even though it came out maybe close to 12 something hours ago now. But I'm very intrigued to see what designs people have made. I wonder if anyone's actually made the racing car livery for it. So far, no. Someone made a DDE freaking design. If you don't know who DDE is, search them up on YouTube. I've seen a few of their videos. Quite interesting. There's actually not that many designs. That's kind of disappointing, to be honest. But I think I'm just going to change the color. Instead of having orange, I want it... Should we just... I feel like green and yellow are like natural colors to go with it, so we're going to go with green. Obviously, same color as the one I have on the crew. But today, it's been a good day. This car, I love it. Again, doesn't really handle that well, but that's probably just from the all-wheel drive and overall top speed it is. Interesting still to be in track toys. I'm very intrigued by that. But really, that is it for today's video. I hope you all did enjoy. Like always, if you did like the video, hit that like button down below. It shows me that you do like my videos, and basically tell me to keep up my content. Also, if you are new to my channel and you do like videos such as this, it'd be much appreciated if you could hit that subscribe bell or subscriber button down below. Obviously, you don't have to. You have the freedom to do whatever you want, but it is much appreciated, and it will help me get to my subscriber goal by the end of the year, which is 1,000 subscribers. But really, that is it. Hope you all did enjoy today's video, but until next time, I'll see you all in the next